morning. 6:52, guys. Coach Burt, the original monster, the original legendary creature, coming to you this morning. As you jump on, give me a shout out, folks. We got a good topic today. Get you going. Get the Pray Drive activated. Hopefully, if you haven't signed up for my virtual summit on the 20th, 3 or 4 hours on Pray Drive, the psychology of Pray Drive, how to flip the switch, how to activate your Pray Drive every day. Okay, good morning, folks. I'm seeing you jumping on here. Amber, you're making progress. Chris Kopic, Justin Myers, Chris Gooden. Here we go, folks. Showtime. Jimmy, let's go. Let's go. So, Anita, good morning. Had a great talk with your daughter yesterday. She's going to be signing up for some of our boot camps. Good morning, Omar, Freddie. Look at all the regulars on here. Sean Jones. It's like a little family getting together in the morning. You know, my son was up early this morning before I left, and he was active about 5 this morning, up and rolling. Scott, that's what he was doing. Just got me a great workout in at F45, folks. Had Nathan Weathersby, one of our monster producers, in there with me this morning. And he got in there, got after it. I was proud of him, man. I said, man, when's the last time you worked out hard? He said, March. I said, this is the way it starts, folks. Here's the message today, Blake Weaver, is will you let yourself down today? Good morning, Dorian. The first commitment you got to make. There's Nathan. I was just talking about you, Nathan. The first commitment you got to make every day is to your own self. And as you know, Diego, I was a deep disciple of Covey. That's who scripted me the most, who influenced me the most at 18 years old. And Covey taught that private victories precede public victories. Okay? Jordan Mance. What's up, Mance brothers? So what Covey taught me, guys, was that private victories always precede public victories. Okay? The first commitment you gotta make every day is to your own self. Right, Chuck McDowell? As my buddy Chuck McDowell says, you got to touch the line. And touching the line means making and keeping commitments to yourself. And I'm on this streak right now talking about Pray Drive. And that's a book I've got coming out later this year. I'm doing a virtual summit on January the 20th on this concept of Pray Drive. How to flip the switch every day. How do you activate your Pray Drive? What's the dark side of Pray Drive? How do you use negative emotion? Well, one of the emotions that we have, Chuck's down in Antigua. I'm seeing them pictures, Chuck, making me jealous. He's got that dog smell. I can smell Chuck all the way in Nashville because he's got that Pray Drive on him. So, you know, one of the things I teach people, man, is there's a cycle we got to break. And unfortunately, we all fall victim to this cycle, and we start with good intentions. That's the Pray Drive activation. We get all excited, Dee. Then for some reason we fall off the wagon. I would tell you, if you just take one day, like going to the gym, you take one day off, man, it makes it easier not to go back the next day. If you don't make your calls one day, it makes it easier not to make your calls the next day. If you don't, right, like it's small incremental commitments over long cycles of time. You hear me talk about this long obedience in the same direction. And this is what we have to do, Catherine, is we got to learn to make and keep these commitments to ourselves. And in that moment where you want to decommit, you got to remember, people always ask me, man, how do you stay committed to your goals for such long periods of time? And I don't necessarily say it's because it's my why, it's my purpose. It's my Pray Drive is activated by the pursuit of something. Okay, and once I get something, I want to pursue something else. I get bored when I'm static, stuck, complacent, in a rut, non-motion. I need energy. I need circulation. I need a big target. I need a goal. I need something unattainable. And for you, the first commitment, like Nathan Weathersby's, man, I said, man, when's the last time you worked out? He said, man, I worked out in March. Well, today's the first day, man. It's the first commitment. It's the first commitment. And like Chuck is saying on here, you got to touch the line every day, man. Nobody's going to get you out of bed. Nobody's going to make the phone calls for you. Nobody's going to touch the line for you. And there's a lot of people, Chuck, that don't touch the line. A lot of people. And they need external motivation. This is when you know you're a big-time person. Just like in the animal. Hear me out when I say this on the prey drive. The animal, there is no external factor that is a greater motivator for the animal than to pursue the prey. It is not capturing the prey, folks. It is the pursuit. So you know you're a big-time person, Kenneth, when you don't need the external rewards of somebody telling you you did a good job. You don't need the external rewards of somebody patting you on the back. What you need is your own self-satisfaction. Like today when I was working out, my trainer, Micheal, kept coming around and increasing my weight, Sean. She kept increasing my weight. And I just look at her, Charlie, I'd look at her and I'd be like, oh, girl. Then I go, thank you. Thank you for pushing me harder. Thank you for seeing something in me that I don't see in myself. Thank you for making me touch the line a little bit harder. So this concept of, man, I walked out of there today and here's how I felt. I'm not letting myself down today. Okay, you may let yourself down, you may let your teammates down, but I'm not letting myself down. First team I got to win, Jay Cash, is my own team, brother. I can't let myself down, because if I left myself down, I'm going to let my teammates down. And so you say, well, you can watch a Coach Burt video in the morning, no matter where you are in the world, to get your prey drive activated. It's like, let's go, let's do this. Now, by 9 o'clock, is the prey drive still prevalent? By 11 o'clock, is it still prevalent? Tonight at 7 o'clock, is it still prevalent? Will it show up again tomorrow? I was telling my team this yesterday, man. Nothing happens until something is sold. Every day, we pick up the phone and make the calls. Every day, we work the muscle. Every day, we get better. And when you get out of that rhythm, folks, Christmas, long break, time off, laying around, you get out of a rhythm. And once you get out of a rhythm, folks, that's when you get screwed. Right, Chuck? Right, Mark? You get out of a rhythm, man, you get screwed, okay? Because here's the deal. Then it's like you got to crank that engine. It's like not prospecting. I don't prospect for 2 hours a day. I don't follow up 7 touches. And then I come back and it's like I got to crank the engine up, okay? As a coach, for years, as a championship coach, folks, there was off season. We worked out in the off season. There was postseason, off season, summer, preseason, in season. There were 2 weeks we took off after the season was over, and maybe in the summer. That's only because they made us. And here's the deal, because it was rhythm. If we wouldn't work on our shooting, we're working on our footwork. We're working on our strength training. We're working on, right? And I always used to say, D. Richard Hodges, that championships ain't won during the season. Ryan Siak, you were an athlete. You don't win championships in the season, folks. You win championships in the off season. So what we do is we prepare, man. So for you, say, how does that apply to my business? Every day you're preparing. There comes a time when winter asks what you did all spring and summer. And summer's coming. Winter's coming whether you're ready for it or not, folks. What does that mean? We go to bed tired, we wake up hungry, Elvis. It all goes to zero at midnight. There comes a time when winter asks what you did all spring and summer. You say, man, why is this dude always so jacked up? It's because I'm pursuing something. I'm pursuing something, folks. What is it? My potential. My bigger future. My dreams. My hopes. My goals. My ambitions. Right? The talents that the good Lord has given me. I'm working them. I'm using them. So, this morning, I'm coming to you guys, and I'm trying to get you to a place where it's one thing to activate your prey drive, and like I said, you can do that every morning by jumping on here with me, Ken Jocelyn. But that ain't where the money is. The money is in the muscle, working it every single day. The follow-up, the follow-up, the 7 touches, the engagement, the after the sale, right, Jay Cash, the continued push of like, dang, this is crazy. Cecilia Jackson, thank you for committing to Monster Producer, by the way. Folks, I got a goal of 1,000 Monster Producers, and I'm on my way, Amanda Banks. I'm on my way. I'd like to get 10 monsters a day. So if you're not ready for Monster Producer, folks, it's $9.97. It's $1,000. Okay, we ought to be getting 10 every day easy. Okay, and if you can't do that, $57 for my boot camp on January 20th. 3 hours of the psychology of prey drive. Okay, Chuck, go enjoy the beach, man. Love you. Look forward to seeing you soon. Proud of you. I like that dude. He's a good dude. Okay, he's doing big things in the world. Big things. Inspires me. Now, here, let me close with this, Angie Turner. If you struggle, if you're out there and you got teammates, kids, husbands, wives, cousins, And you're like, man, that dude's got a lot of talent, but he don't have a lot of prey drive. He's got a lot of talent, but he just don't have a lot of prey drive. Then January 20th, I'm doing Flip the Switch 3-hour virtual boot camp. Come and learn the psychology of activating that drive in yourself. You first have to activate it in yourself before you can activate it in others. You can't help me if you can't activate it in yourself. Right? I can't give you energy if I don't have good energy. I can't give you my confidence if I don't have any confidence. I can't give you my momentum if I don't have any momentum, okay? And a lot of people are riding along, waiting on somebody else to do it. Well, let me show you how to do it for yourself. And that's something I've figured out over my 28 years of coaching people. So, it is the greatest present you can give yourself. Okay? Colby King, what's up? So, January 20th, it's $57, folks. Spend 3 or 4 hours with me learning the psychology of the prey drive. If I'm talking to you and you want to get in Monster Producer, come to one of my boot camps, okay? Then get involved in Monster Producer and take action, man. Let's go. Let's quit talking about it. I was on the phone with a guy yesterday. This is a prey drive. And he's sitting there talking about it. I said, man, let's get you signed up right now. Right? We're going to do it, as Michael O'Donnell says, today. You're going to do something today that's going to be good for you that you never thought you would do. And Mark, we're going to do it today, Lisa. We're not doing it tomorrow. We're not doing it next week. We're going to do it today. We're going to solve this problem today. We're going to quit being casual with our potential today. We're going to pick up the phone today. We're going to get 10 monsters today. Today matters, folks. Today matters. So, hope you have a great day. Coach Burt, everybody needs a coach. I'm excited about all the people coming into town for my boot camp. That's tomorrow, Flip the Switch. Next week, Coaching Summit. Man, I got so many things going on, I can't even remember all of them. But guess what? I'll show up. I'm going to grow up, Chris, and I'm going to deliver. Tell somebody today that you're working with. Say, we're going to do it today. We're going to quit thinking about it. We're going to quit talking about it, sleeping on it. Today is the day we're going to do this. You're going to do something today that's going to be good for you that you never expected yourself to do. And we're doing it today. That is from the #1 closer in the world, door-to-door salesman, Michael O'Donnell, one of my clients. That's the #1 thing he says, man. Walks in their house, and he looks straight in their eyeballs, Sean, and he says, we're going to do something today. You're going to do something today that's going to be good for you that you never thought you were going to do. And we're doing it today. Have a great day, guys. God bless you.